Nick, we have a write-in.
We do?
Yeah, and listen to this. This is going to blow your mind. This write-in is not a part of the hashtag Jordan Lives epic saga.
What? Wait,
yeah.
is Jordan
Jordan
still
fine.
lives though?
No,
okay.
100%.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
100% Jordan still lives. And thank you so much to Jordan and company. And Celeste, I think I got that name wrong. So for your write-in, we are so grateful for them. We have a new write-in from a new person.
What the hell?
It's crazy.
Uncharted territory.
Yeah. And you can text the podcast too, by the way, if you ever want to. It's 470-223-5627. That's 470-223-5627. But I say we go ahead and let's just read it.
Let's do it.
Okay. So this text is from Andrew, and Andrew begins. And Andrew says, "What's up, guys? I'm Andrew."
What's up, Andrew?
Nice.
I'm Nick.
Yeah, I'm Chase. Love the podcast, but we're gonna say he meant podcast.
Probably meant podcast.
Probably meant podcast.
Do we have a podcast?
Well, we could. It's been really helping me get through the pandemic. That's so great to hear.
Yeah,
really
love
and truly.
to hear that.
I'll tell you what, it's been getting us through the pandemic too.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, it's been getting us through it.
So, it's working for everybody, which is great. Anyway, times come that I have to start actually making money again. Yeah. So I got a TaskRabbit account. Are you familiar with TaskRabbit, Nick?
I am.
Okay,
yes,
great.
Yes.
For those who are not, it's like TaskRabbit's like Uber for jobs, like for odd jobs, I guess is the best way to put it, right?
You download the app, you go like, hey, make a profile. You're like, I accidentally killed a guy. I need someone to help me bury this body.
Absolutely.
Who's got a shovel?
I need a rabbit.
Yes.
And off you bounce.
Almost strong shoulders.
Strong shoulders. So I got a TaskRabbit account. I always wanted to play Fuck This Place ? And now I get to every day. Yeah. Every fucking day. Fuck.
Oh man, that last line makes me feel like you wrote this, Chase. Looks like a text I get from you.
Yeah, Chase does use periods liberally. And we'll just say fuck sometimes. Yeah, man, that's no good. That's playing Fuck This Place every day is, that's gonna wear on a soul.
That's gonna beat you up. Yeah.
And then Andrew continues, has one more piece of information. The only way to make TaskRabbit even work is to charge ungodly amounts of money, which I like the sound of that. Right. I'm getting paid $200 to put together an IKEA bed for some rich lady this week. $200 is cool, but this shit sucks.
Yeah, you still got to walk around with like some old lady who's got like a beehive haircut and like queen gloves, like white gloves that go all the way up to her elbows or whatever.
Yeah, and she always checks surfaces for dust. It's like her house.
Yeah. Andrew, darling, how's the bed coming along?
There's soot on the mantle.
Oh, Andrew, please take off your boots when you come in.
Yeah.
I get that accent. Made her that way.
No, yeah, it's like sort of English and also just obviously orders off menu. That's what that accent is.
Oh, puppycock. Stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got a monocle. We don't know why. She looks at you. It's obvious she can see you.
Like, my husband Ernest died 77 years ago on this day.
Not Ernest, it's Ernst.
Ernst died 77 years ago on this day. And Andrew's like, you say that every time I'm here. Every day I'm here, you say he died 77 years ago on this day.
Yeah, well, maybe she had more than one Ernst. Yeah, this sounds bad, and this sounds basically like every account I've ever heard of TaskRabbit specifically.
Yeah.
I don't know. Good.
No, I was gonna say all these like apps where you are basically just deciding to be your own business, like Uber or Lyft,
quote
or
unquote.
Whatever. Yeah, it's like even like Uber and Lyft. Like I feel like everyone kind of wraps their mind around like, oh yeah, you're a driver or whatever, but it's spending time in a private area with strangers. And I've just always, I'll tell you what, I have a very high rating on both Uber and Lyft because I'm very nice to those drivers because I can't imagine like what fucking shit. Yeah. I remember just like, I used to like try to like for fun, ask all my Uber or Lyft drivers, like, has anyone ever thrown up in here? And they'd always be like, yeah,
all the fucking time.
The best time to drive is during throw up time. Friday nights, Saturday
Right.
nights, like, you know. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
if you're working TaskRabbit, I can't imagine. Like I said, that lady, that old lady, who it's definitely her every time, you know.
Yeah. And
That'd
she's
be
always
weird.
like, she's always just like smelling weird.
Oh, it smells so weird. You can like smell her and like kind of hear her feet like shuffling down the hallway. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the major bummer, Okay. So number one, all of these apps blow ass. Like it is, if you're listening to this right now and you are using one of these apps, Postmates, DoorDash, TaskRabbit, well, all that fucking shit, and you're having a great time, go ahead and text 470-223-5627. We would love to hear from you. But everybody that I talk to fucking hates it. Maybe they make it work for a while. They're like, oh, it's this or that. Sam Lindsay, he was driving Uber a bunch. He was a guest a while back, and he said it was okay. But again, I don't know anybody who's like, this is it, pal. The thing that's, you're talking about this private spaces thing. If it's sharing private space with strangers in an Uber or a Lyft, creepy, right? But that's your car. TaskRabbit is their house.
Yeah, going to the belly of the beast there.
Yeah, it is it is intense. And the only I've only heard of like a couple people who have made TaskRabbit like really work for them by like, people who like have a specialized skill in like carpentry or something, and they will charge ungodly amounts, and then essentially they'll just book those clients outside of TaskRabbit afterwards. First one is through TaskRabbit, and they'll be like, all right, so from now on, just call my cell if you need carpentry work, because I'm a fucking carpenter, But as far as like putting IKEA beds together, man.
Andrew, the bed broke again. How fast can you get here?
It's a tough gig.
You know what I think, and this is back to our conversation we go back and forth about education, but it kind of weirds me out that it just feels like, and maybe I'm wrong, it's been a long time since I've been in school, but that the idea of trades aren't pushed as hard anymore. So when I see things like TaskRabbit, it like weirds me out that there needs to be an app for men and women that are just good with their hands. And it's kind of like, well, where is your work, carpenter? Like, you know what I mean? Like, sure. Maybe I'm wrong. And it's like the Uber where it's like, no, I have a job. I'm a carpenter, but I do TaskRabbit on the side. But I do get weirded out by, it's like, how come I don't know more plumbers? And this is not just an LA thing. Like
just in general.
Yeah. It's like,
well, I think that, we are not statisticians, but, I play one on TV. I think that is in decline. Like there are less trades happening, I feel like I've even heard that it's sort of like a crisis of like, we need more electricians to sign on to the gig. We need more plumbers to sign on to the gig. Yeah. So Andrew, real sorry that you're doing that. Real sorry that it's time to start actually making money again. It is for a lot of people because our government has failed us in a bunch of ways.
Well, but keep up with us, Andrew. You got more to say? We want to hear it.
Yeah,
I'm on board with the Andrew train.
Yeah, for sure. And like, just curious about the you're obviously newer to TaskRabbit. So how does this play out over time? Can you keep that up? Because my guess is it's like great that you can do the $200 thing, but it's like you're playing the lottery most of the time. Like you'll get the $200 things, but like not really. That's just my sense of this whole situation. So yeah, keep us posted, Andrew. We would love to hear about your exploits. And if you again want to text us 470-223-5627, that's 470-223-5627. We're listening. And by listening, we're listening to each other, but we're reading the text. And fuck TaskRabbit.
Yeah, do fuck TaskRabbit.